Happy Friday. Mayor Dan Pope with a weekly update. A lot going on. Let's go back to Tuesday to our council meeting. I want to just share a few things. We worked in work session. We had a presentation around downtown and some of our next steps in implementing our plan there. You can watch that on video on demand. We also had a report from City Bus. You may have seen that we have a sort of an Uber or Lyft kind of model working now with City Bus. So on demand, you can download the app, and if you've not tried that and you're interested, you might give it a shot. There's also a quick briefing in our work session on that that you might find interesting. In our regular meeting, we concluded our public hearing around the first step towards impact fees. So that was recommendations that we had received from our citizens group, our capital investment advisory committee. They made some recommendations to us. After hearing quite a bit of feedback over 2 meetings, we did approve their recommendation, and it goes back to them now for some more work, and we will be considering whether or not to implement impact fees and the details about those impact fees later this year after we take care of budget, probably in late September, early October. You may start to see, or you're starting to see, and you'll see more street maintenance going on. It's the time of year we do a lot of that. In fact, I think all of the street maintenance this year is being done inside the loop. Some of our neighborhoods that really need it. I've had a few phone calls around that, but be patient when you see those folks doing that maintenance. It's something that we really, really need. It's part of a $10 million effort on streets this year in cash, this year alone. We'll do, it's our commitment to taking care of what we have. I was disappointed that the Ironman triathlon, our Core Power Lubbock 70.3 was canceled for this weekend. I completely understand why. We worked hard with the Ironman group. They made that decision. We support that decision. It would have been a lot of fun. It's a great event. I'm so thankful for the Marty and Mike Greer, who've been bringing it to Lubbock for more than 30 years, for our sponsors, for our volunteers, our staff. We're starting planning for next year. It'll be a great event, and that's where we're going to put our energy. This afternoon at 3 o'clock, we're having a special city council meeting. You can watch it live on Channel 2, or I think we stream them on Facebook, maybe even YouTube. We will be considering a recommendation from our Lubbock Economic Recovery Task Force around a face covering order. They are pretty strong, I think, in their recommendation around that, as is the Public Health Authority. Right before we shot our video this morning, Governor Abbott announced that he's closing bars effective noon today, and that he's dialing back occupancy on other restaurants and maybe even retail. I haven't even seen the details of the order, to 50% effective Monday. The spread of the virus has become problematic. We are not controlling the spread locally. It's statewide has become a problem. And although our hospitals still remain strong, we've seen an uptick in admissions to our hospitals. And these are the kind of decisions that he's making and that we'll be facing this afternoon that are critical as we do job one, and that is keeping our citizens safe. So that's the context on what we'll be talking about this afternoon. I hope you'll follow it closely. I'm thankful for all of your support, your good ideas, your prayers. I look forward to talking to you next week.